Donald Trump becomes president, what would you like to see him do to Democrats?
Escort him to the gallows.
Really? You want him to kill his political opponents?
I didn't. You asked me what I wanted to see. You asked me what I wanted to see.
Right, but you want to see Trump
I
kill
want
his
to see
political?
justice done.
Okay. What would they be sent to the gallows for?
Treason.
It's just more MAGA fascism being normalized throughout the party, where their thirst for politically motivated violence is fun to daydream about. Now, this blatant march towards an explicitly violent society based on some MAGA loyalty and their willingness to be a foot soldier in Trump's regime, it comes straight from his propaganda playbook.
Mental institutions, nobody's ever seen it. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. They're coming in from jails and prisons and mental institutions, insane asylums. They're terrorists. I mean, you have terrorists pouring in at a level that we have not seen maybe ever. And what they're doing to our country is incredible. They're poisoning our country. And we're going to close up our border and we're going to deport the people. We're going to get them out because no country can sustain what we're going through.
Lawrence Jones and Brian Kilmeade might be wondering if their faces are going to forever be part of this historical record of those that provided aid to the guy hell-bent on destroying the country. There's no way they don't see the elements of a targeted campaign that still uses migrants as a catalyst for political bloodshed. He's meticulously checking off each box.
Will you order mass deportations if you win the White House?
Oh, day one, we have no choice, and we'll start with the bad ones. And you know who knows who they are? Local police. Local police have to be given back their authority, and they have to be given back their respect and immunity. We're going to give them immunity. And they know them by the first name, the middle name, and the last name. And they will take them out, and we will get them out.
Weird how law enforcement only needs its dignity back when Donald Trump needs to send a signal for loyalists within the departments to be at his disposal. And based on how much he's been screaming about how we're a third world country that uses the justice system to target him for committing countless crimes, his love for the law starts and ends with how they can work for him after he pays up the several $1,100,000 that he doesn't have.
And I know in about 2 or 3 weeks with your court cases, if I'm going to believe what I read in the decisions, you have to come up with something like $400 million. How close are you to securing the bond, or what you need for that?
I have a lot of money. I could do what I want to do, but this was a horrible, illegal decision. This was a decision made up by a crooked judge, 100% crooked clubhouse judge, a disgrace with a equally crooked attorney general who campaigned on "I will get Trump," and we're appealing that decision, and we'll see how we do. But I'll tell you what, people are leaving New York. Businesses are fleeing New York because of that decision. They used a statute to go after me that was never used before.
So you're not worried?
Never used before.
You're not worried about the money?
I don't worry about anything. No, I don't worry about the money. I don't worry about money.
Who needs to worry about money when you've successfully taken control of the RNC and are trying to install your daughter-in-law to direct any and all money into your pocket? It's the next step in his plan that keeps eliminating anyone, even Republicans, that aren't willing to sacrifice their lives for him.
I can assure you there will be no funny business. Anyone who is not on board with seeing Donald Trump as the 47th president and America-loving patriots all the way down the ticket being supported by the RNC is welcome to leave, because we are not playing games and we have no time to waste. So we have to ensure that every single penny of every dollar donated goes to the causes people care about. That's part of the reason that I think I'm such a great fit for this. There's no one more loyal to Donald Trump and the Make America Great Again movement than this person you're looking at right here, than me.
The big tent party is aggressively excluding minorities, some women, immigrants, young people, and even fellow Republicans that actually believe in damn near all their exclusionary policies, unless they're ready to pledge some undying loyalty to the one guy and his desire for unprecedented power. It was a party that originally saw the dangerous goals that he claimed were pro-American.
I'd rather lose without you than try to win with you. If he continues to do what he's doing, he's destroying the party. There'd be a generation before we can overcome this, maybe never. So I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of him leaving. You know what I'm afraid of? That we're afraid of him leaving. Let your fear go, folks, as Republicans. Don't worry about winning. Do what's best for the country. And here's what will happen. If you actually do what's best for the country, you'll win. What's best for America is to stand up in unison and say, never condemn a religion for the problems of some. Stand up for what makes us great. Tell Donald Trump you're wrong. Don't be afraid of him leaving and losing an election. I'm not afraid of losing an election. I'm afraid of losing our soul as a party.
That guy that looks a lot like Lindsey Graham couldn't have said it better. I just wish he listened to his advice, because MAGA was listening, and they haven't forgotten.
Another man, not a lot of people know him. He doesn't do too much television. He happens to be a little bit further left than some of the people on the stage. But I always say, when I'm in trouble on the left, I call up Lindsey Graham, and he straightens it out so fast. And I'll tell you, no, remember. I love him. He's a good man. Come up here, Lindsey. Come up here, Lindsey. Come here.
Okay, are you ready? America, the nightmare you're facing is just about over. Help is on the way. This is the most qualified man to be president of the United States. And let it be said that South Carolina created the biggest political comeback in American history.